everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge podcast. My name's Josh. Today we're talking about Matt and Abby and their new podcast. There's another family vlogger coming up. I guess they've got, they're not going to interview small channels, but these are people I've never even met before. People said, you got to look at this video because they talk about how fake their shit is. They're going to be adopting a kid, and they're going to be adopting a kid for clout, and we know how that generally turns out, right? So let's talk about this. Let's make fun of them and everything else. Let's get to it. So if you are new to the Matt and Abby shit debacle, they are weirdos. That's basically, if I was going to sum it up in a thing, it'd be like, they're effing weirdos. Matt is a guy who is chronically online, who wants to be the famous person. Abby, as it turns out, is the one less about the life of family vlogging and exploitation and wanting to be on here. It looks like Matt pushes her into this. And generally, when I talk about these people, it's the woman who is like is the head of it all, because family vlogging generally has main characters, and most of the main characters in all of the family vlog channels I cover are the women. Even the ones where I make fun of the dudes, except for Ace Family. Ace Family, it's Austin McBroom is the center of attention there, even though whatever, right? In this case, it is Matt. Maybe the LeBrants, you got Cole who's the center of attention, so there are some, and I will talk about those people. So I like to make fun of Matt and all his damn rings, because he wears too many damn rings. I got some rings for today. We'll put them on. Okay, now we're all set. Let's do this. So he's got a lot of rings, and I don't know who these people are, so I guess we're gonna get to know him a little bit. It's gonna eventually be this thing where people aren't gonna want to go on their podcast because I'm gonna snark on their shit. So let's go.
We are adopting a baby. It's happening. We're gonna be parents. We have a crib.
With infertility, it's like an if. But with adoption, it's going to happen. And like when she said that, it just like hit me.
We're so excited to bring home a baby, like a real life human baby. I feel like we were kind of just blinded.
Already, I don't like these people because I see them seeing a baby as like an accessory. Right? We're bringing over, and if you live your life chronically online, if you make all your money online, anytime that you're going to do a baby thing, if it's about a baby, it's for money. So already, nope. Adoption agencies, it should be taking into consideration those people who make money online, and if they're going to expose those children to the internet, they should be like, sorry, it's a no for us.
By the views, every prank that we post on our channel is staged.
And every prank that we participated in was staged.
Yeah. She's got a... It's like her face is too... It's like everything is... Jeez. You know what I mean? Am I the only one seeing that? Everything's too tight in the middle of the face. I don't like it.
With other creators, you're fake.
Josh, you're misogynist.
Videos, and it's just like 100%. Hey, before we get started, if you guys could leave us a review on our podcast.
Here's a review. Kiss my ass. Here's some tips also. Don't fry bacon in the nude. Never play leapfrog with a unicorn. Cool? All right.
Would mean the world to us. It takes like 5 seconds. Just go ahead, tap the 5-star button.
Shut up, helmet head looking weirdo face.
Well, honestly, whatever review you want to leave, go ahead and do that. And
I will. And I can leave a review because I've listened. Is this the second one? Second or third podcast. So I'm going to leave a review. I'm going to say these people are hot garbage. And Matt wears too many rings. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of digging it, right? It's cool, right? It's like, what's up? You must be like a rock star or something. When I was in a band, story time. Here's what you did in a band when I was in a band. Okay, this is like middle 2000s. I think it's been 10 years, over 10 years. So when you're in a band, especially a Christian band, a rock band, when I was in the era that I was, like when emo was pretty big, here's how you could tell anybody was in a band. Okay, skinny jeans, and they had their keys clipped to the belt and like a V-neck down to here. That's what it was. That's all. And they didn't brush their teeth. They didn't shave. They looked like they were ragged and haggard. And you're like, that guy must be in a band. And you knew because whenever we're driving on the highway to get to shows, or if we're going to a show with a bunch of bands, you'd always see the 15-passenger van with the trailer. You're like, that's a band. 100% because the van's a piece of shit. And then because they're stopping at Wendy's and McDonald's to eat because we're all poor. None of us have any money. The amount of pizza I ate on tour, because we were a Christian band, right? We'd play mostly at churches, and the amount of pizza I ate. I don't even like pizza anymore. They're like, when we'd roll up, we didn't have a rider, but when we got bigger, we sort of had a rider. We said, look, guys, we want to come play. We don't want a ton of stuff, but please, for the love of God, anything but pizza. Please. The best meals we had were at people's houses. They would just like, whoa, man, we had some good meals. Being in a church band was like the best because you got to stay at people's houses, and there's like always the rich family in the church. They're like, come stay at our house. We got lots of room. You pull up, you're damn right you got a lot of room. This friggin' Stephen Furtick's house. Holy shit. We had people at indoor pools and stuff. Loved it. Story time done.
The world. Thank you so much.
What's up, dudes?
Matt, your feet are dirty.
And welcome back
Don't wear shoes while you're on the couch.
to the Unplanned Podcast.
This is my favorite podcast.
Thank you so
Is it? You know what she looks like? It's a cross between what's her face from 10 Things I Hate About You and like Dora the Explorer.
much.
I'm
You're
really
not
excited.
biased at all.
Wait, Bella, have you listened to every episode?
I have
Such a liar.
every
joking.
single one.
I'll be
And-
honest too. I think I've seen every episode as well.
Yeah.
Really?
Wait, you're
I'm
kidding.
not even kidding.
Wait, you've seen
Okay there, buddy.
every episode, Dallin?
I really think I have.
I felt really.
I feel like these people are gonna be really snarkable. Like they're probably really nice, but super snarkable. I think I'm feeling a vanilla roast coming on. I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna bust out the guitar. I feel like it's gonna be one of those days. Are you excited? Because I'm excited.
special. You guys sent me one of the episodes before it came out, the cancellation one, and I cried myself to sleep watching that one.
You cried yourself to sleep because these people didn't get canceled for doing stupid shit. You cry? Really? Wow, your problems must be immense as well.
Aw.
It's a really good episode. I really loved it.
It's a shitty episode. Let's be real.
So
We were really scared to post that, so you letting us know that, I don't know, you watching that meant a lot, and then you saying what you said after watching the episode meant a lot too, so.
Shut up.
Give us the bravery to
Aw.
post.
well,
Exactly.
it was good, and don't make me cry after that again.
Shut up. This girl played volleyball in high school for sure. I don't even know these people. 100% she played volleyball.
That's funny.
Yeah, so stoked to have you guys. I feel like we should give
Stoked, bruh.
a little background
Dude.
of your story
Bro.
before we get into it. I
We're
mean, you guys.
excited.
Hey,
Yeah,
I know what I
please.
realized today, Abby. Every single guest we've had on the podcast has waited till marriage. Is that not wild?
Wait.
That's the first thing you're going to say about people? Nice pause screen. Pause screen, hero. Just, you know, it's like, I don't know what happened.
That's
Wait, you think
What
we did?
in the
Wait,
wholesome?
yeah, because you guys. Wait, did you guys wait till marriage?
yeah, we did.
Shouts.
Okay.
Totally. We totally did. Now, I know I'm making fun of them, and I did the same thing, but I don't use it as a flex, okay? Well, it's sort of flex. It's just a preference, not a flex. And these people are like, how do you think we did? Because look at you. Look at you.
We need to probably
Yeah, we did.
have some more varieties. So could you guys actually? Can we get some other guests on? here?
Yeah, seriously.
We're out here.
Can we get some hookers on here? Maybe get the Van Clan in? Guys, if you don't know what's going on with the Van Clan, apparently they released a video saying we're not going to put our kids on anymore or something like that, and then posted a picture on Twitter. I'm not even kidding. She's up on him, legs over him. He's holding it. You can see this guy's balls on Twitter. You can see Garrick's balls. Wrinkly asshole balls. I can't believe I saw it. I'm like, oh my God. I'm going to sue the Van Clan for making me see that shit. I absolutely flagged it too.
We need to shake it up a little, but
Oh my God.
that's funny. Well, we need to start back with like the beginning of like your.
Oh, the voice. I just, you know, I forgot to mentally prepare myself to hear this.
guys' story.
Okay.
Like
Guys, oh my God. It's not guys's. Just your guy's story or your story. What is your story? We are happy to hear your story, not your guys's. If you say guys's one more time, you're canceled. What's her name? Abby? F off. F off, tiny legs.
even before you guys met, because Bella specifically has some very cool things she's done in her life.
Oh
Kind
my
of talk
goodness.
about your business.
Volleyball?
But
Yeah, so I've been a business owner since I was 14. I'm 26 now, and I have a business called, it originally was Origami Owl, but now it's called Think Goodness. We have a couple different brands under the Think Goodness umbrella, and I've been doing that since I was 14. I did not expect it to take off like it did.
Thank goodness. Let's take a look at it. Your website loads slow. So it's the first thing I'm not going. So it's clothing and shit. I don't know. What is it? Origami Owl, Willing Beauty, CMYK. You have a printing company or something? Okay. So it's just a shop. The girl's like, yeah. She's got makeup, origami. Nice. Oh, it's okay. So it's jewelry. Meaningful jewelry. Overcome. This is Christian. They're Christian. 100% Christian. Okay. That's silly. I don't like it. Don't buy this shit. Because her face is just compressed. It's weird.
And it kind of just blew up, and I've just been doing it ever since. And I love it.
And then
it's
we pivoted to family vlogging and making money being influencers.
just it's been a crazy journey, really.
Bella's really humble when she talks about it, but she freaking crushes it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Translation, we make so much money, the Lord blesses us more than he blesses everybody else.
Bella
She
is
crushes it.
Well, you're so humble that,
Oh my
which we'll
gosh.
get into this later.
I love this. We're gonna smack asses all day. You're so humble. It's like people accepting, it's like the Oscars. It's like this event for super wealthy people to like smack each other on the ass and smell each other's farts all day long. We get it. You're humble. So amazing. Shut up.
And you guys, we were in Disney World, and
Okay,
you
don't let her talk anymore. Okay? Petition, defund Abby's voice.
gave me a necklace,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you were like,
was
no,
so
this
nice.
is like my business, and I was like, oh, I'll share about it, like help her business. No, literally, her business is like massive.
we thought you had a small Etsy shop, and we're like, oh, this is really cute jewelry.
That's what everyone thinks.
We
That's what everyone
thought we
thinks.
thought it looked like really good, and we're like, we should support her
That's because it looks like a shitty Etsy shop. That's why. That's what I thought too.
small Etsy
Aw.
shop, and we look it up, we're like, holy frick, like this girl's
Holy frig, man. These people are right on, darn it.
business is huge.
This is not a coincidence, but I feel like every single person that really not like
Could you guys get a couch that fits your legs? You look like a smurf sitting there.
down talks themselves, but like I don't know, they're
Like-
humble.
Yeah.
Has like the biggest stuff behind them. Like they've
Yeah.
done
Oh
the
my
coolest
gosh.
things.
That's what I like about you, Bella, is you're very humble.
You
but
guys,
like,
I didn't know I was gonna really
no.
Shut up, Bella, or whatever your name is. Shut up.
But like, no, you're very
we just
humble.
gas Bella up the whole.
I'm like
We're gonna love bomb you guys, or you tell us secrets.
feeling good right
But
now.
like, you're probably. I'll be honest. You guys are probably some of the most successful people I know in my life, and so
Wow.
like, and I like to be
Oh, you must not know anybody.
around people like you because you're extremely hardworking and successful, yet you're so humble.
my gosh.
Like, I don't want to be around people that
Shut up. I'm so already over the fart sniffing. Okay, just get to the shit we want to talk about.
are prideful. I don't
Yeah.
like that. I don't vibe with that. But like,
I
you
feel
guys are.
that.
This guy just I don't vibe with people who are prideful. Have you ever seen yourself, Matt? Have you ever watched any of your content? Have you seen what you put across? Are you serious?
Real and you're
Yeah,
authentic, and I like that about you.
Shit, we're wearing the same shirt.
So
Although he doesn't have this badass tattoo. Let's not lie. Okay? It's badass.
yeah,
Well,
yeah,
thank
you
you.
guys are cool.
Thank you guys.
All right, small face, let's go!
It's actually funny story. When I first met Dallin, so we
Wait,
met.
Is this guy named Dallin? I don't even. Who are I probably should have researched these people.
I had a party at my house, and he walked in with his girlfriend at the time.
Oh, T.
And
Wait,
yeah,
what?
And they're soaked a little.
yeah, this is like
Wait.
Okay. Let me defend.
Let me defend myself. Okay, it was a youth group girlfriend. It was probably the pastor's daughter. Okay, I wanted to get on the inside.
myself. We were going through a breakup pretty much.
yeah.
Oh, okay, that's okay. So, wait, is he saying this because it's about to justify them like dating at this party or something? Oh.
This girl and I were pretty much, it was the end of our relationship.
So why taking our dates and douche nozzle?
Yeah.
Okay.
We went
But-
to this party and
We were friends for a whole year before we started dating.
They're justifying this shit right now. This is what's happening right now. Because I guess something's gonna come out about them, like that he was dating this other girl, then started dating this girl. We were friends first for like a year before, like it wasn't a party or anything. It was just we were friends.
But for the longest time, I didn't want any of the guys that I dated to know like that my company was successful because
Yeah.
I didn't want them to like me for the wrong reasons.
No. Yeah.
What? What kind of logic is that? That's stupid. Do you even know guys? I'm totally dating this girl for money. What guy does that? It's usually the other way around, am I right? No guy gives a shit that you sell jewelry on Shopify. Who cares? I definitely married for money though, for sure.
Yeah.
So I told him that I worked at H&M, and
So you lied. Your whole relationship started on a lie. Awesome.
so listen to this then. I thought that Bella worked at H&M. We started dating and
I wanted a discount at H&M, and then she didn't. I was like, F this lady. F off. Story time. My wife just reminded me. My whole relationship's built on a lie, too. Because when we first started kind of hanging out in groups, because Christians do this. They don't hang out. They don't go on dates and shit. Not really. Okay, maybe it's later. But we do group friends. And then you start your relationships out of the group, right? Kathy brought shepherd's pie once. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so good. And I literally fell in love with her because of the shepherd's pie. Because I love women who can cook. It's just something it's my kink, okay? And then she brought another day. I'm like, this is amazing. I was like, bring that shepherd's pie. It was like the reason I hung out with her. And boobs. But hear me out. And then later on, we get married. All the stuff happens, whatever. I'm not even sure how much into the marriage until I realized that she used a mix for the shepherd's pie. It was like one of those, packages you open to put in the meat. To this day, I use it because it's amazing and delicious. But I was heartbroken. And Kathy says I was actually upset that it was all a lie, that she never made that from scratch. And maybe I was. Just kidding.
Bella has a convention where everyone in the company, there's like 4,000 people. They rent out
She has 4,000 employees? What?
a hotel, and these 4,000 people come to listen to Bella.
Oh, hold on a second. Is this shit an MLM? Is this an MLM? You douche nozzles. Are they an MLM? A purpose partner. Find a purpose partner. It's an MLM. She runs an MLM. Oh, that's just got a lot worse, yo. So it's an MLM. You disgustoid. So they're not only are they going to probably exploit this child for money, but they exploit other. And don't get me started on MLMs, okay? Okay, I'm starting MLMs. MLMs are predatory, and they're often run by Christians. So surprise, surprise, right? Every MLM should be illegal, first of all, because they operate under the predication that you're going to make a lot of money, when in reality, most MLMs, the top earners are like 1% of the entire company, and most people lose money. So now that I know they're an MLM, I double hate them.
Speak. And Bella brought me to this convention without having any idea. And I walk in the first day, and they swarm Bella to take pictures. And I'm like,
okay, they're not her employees. They're her downline. She takes advantage of them. She doesn't pay them like a paycheck every week. They have to work and hustle for that money. They have to trick other people to become part of the business so she makes money. She's the top of the pyramid, guys. It's a pyramid scheme. She's the top of the pyramid. I don't like her at all. Nope.
You're like, what? Who are
is
you?
going on? Dude, I was mind blown.
He's like, wait, so you don't work at H&M?
And I was like,
That's
no,
what you found out?
That's what pretty much when I found
right
out.
around that same time. I was like, okay, so I actually like
So I'm like a totally millionaire.
speak at these like events. Do you want to come?
Yeah.
And he came, and
I was mind blown.
and then he
But
fell
it was
in love
really
with
cool.
me.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Wait,
Fell in love with your money.
so wait, how long were you guys together?
Go. And I ain't saying he's a gold digger, but he ain't messing with no weird face, ladies.
Before you found out that she owned this successful business?
And that was only like a couple weeks after we started dating.
Yeah.
That I
It was pretty quick. We were friends for a whole year. We would actually go on like group dates, and he would be with another girl, I would be with another guy.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny. Like for a whole year.
You went on group dates, knew this person for a year, and didn't know that she ran probably what's considered a multi-million-dollar MLM? You didn't know that? Great. Sounds like she's totally, but she's humble. You know what she is? She's probably ashamed that she takes advantage of people. That's what it is. She doesn't want people. It's not that she wants you to know she's wealthy. She doesn't want you to know she runs an MLM, because MLMs are the scourge of our nation. I've known people who've fallen into MLMs. I don't hate you if you're part of an MLM. I'll feel sorry for you because you got sucked into it. But the top tier level of MLMs should all be ashamed of themselves. Okay, because they like Priscilla Moss from Lipstick and a Pig. You got Tara Henderson does it. I think Aaron Williams does it. All these people at some point did the oils to some degree, and they used their fame to sell to downline. They didn't even have to work for it, and they made millions of dollars doing it. And everybody on their downline got shafted. Okay, she doesn't want you to know because being a part of an MLM is gross. Owning one, man, that's on the level of like, ew, no thanks.
I was pretty much waiting for my time for.
Oh my.
Wait, hold
I
up.
was,
And then
I was
you
like
start
in line.
Then you guys start dating, and how long did you guys go from dating till engaged till being married?
I'm gonna guess because it's Christian. It's 8 months.
When we first started dating, I
Wait,
have
do
to
you
say
know the
this.
dates?
Yes, I
I know
do know the
every
dates.
date.
You're kidding.
No.
When we first started dating, Dallin looked at me and he was like, "Mark my words, within the next 6 months we'll be engaged." And
That's stupid and it's creepy.
I laughed so loud. I thought that was the funniest thing because
Why is it funny?
like, there's no chance we're getting engaged in 6 months. Like, you're crazy. And then exactly 6 months later, he proposed and I said
The
yes.
day.
Pretty close.
It was pretty
Wow.
much within the
About 6 months
It
later.
was 6 months later.
And then we got married 3 months after that.
Oh, I said 8 months. Holy shit, I was close. Woo! I'm good at this.
We had a very short engagement.
And you had
You think?
the
3
most epic wedding. Literally, I wish that we were friends then. Like,
I know.
on your
I know.
wedding.
Luck at Charlie.
It's so fun.
What
You guys is winning.
year was that again?
2017.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we were.
Wait, was it car-
Dude, bruh.
carnival themed wedding,
It was
right?
a
With
carnival.
the Ferris wheel.
Oh, that sounds dumb.
It was like a party.
That's
It
cool.
was so fun. We had
There was no booze though. Okay, we had a carnival. We hired some little people. It was. We look back, it's racist a little bit now, and yeah, enable us, but whatever. It was fun, right? There was candy and shit. No, and we did not sing any rap music. There was no swearing in the music. We got rickrolled once or twice. And Uncle Dead, man, kept taking his shirt off. We had to escort him out with security. It was crazy. It was nuts. Someone even snuck in some alcohol. We had to boot them out too.
Food trucks, a Ferris wheel, swings,
the hammer ride.
hammer ride.
That's
It
so
was
sick.
just like a
This guy is a gold digger.
big party. We actually catered Cane's in. You know Cane's Chicken?
No, we don't know that. Who's that?
That was like our favorite.
yeah,
so
They're
we
like, ooh, yeah, I don't know.
had like, you know, it was just a big party.
That
And
fits you guys
wish we were
so
friends.
well.
Yeah. We didn't want to do the whole.
Traditional.
Yeah.
You
just-
guys should do a 10-year.
Yeah, you don't want to do the whole traditional thing, except you did the whole traditional thing. You knew each other for 9 months. You got married. That's smart. People still don't even know each other.
You want to know another crazy story?
What?
As well, this is pretty wild. The
Why they always wear too many rings?
first date we ever went on,
Chuck E. Cheese.
we ended up going to a carnival.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, cute.
And,
Look at all the carny hands.
and that carnival that we were at in like a Walmart
We bought it.
parking lot was the same carnival that was at our wedding.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Stop the presses. Holy shit, are you serious? Thanks for the story, buddy. Sell that shit to freaking M. Night Shyamalan and make a movie about it. Is this the way they tell stories? How do these people get famous? How?
Just
Same,
coincidentally.
Whoa.
same workers and same rides.
Whoa.
How do you know? That's weird.
Isn't that pretty wild?
Whoa, dude. Oh my God. Matt's like, what the hell? Who cares? Even Matt's like, who gives a
Meant
shit?
to be.
You guys are some of like the luckiest
Why giving everybody the finger, man?
people.
crazy.
Like you have so many coincidences
Yeah.
and like things just align.
Dallin is the most lucky guy I've ever
Dallin.
I feel like Matt.
Dallin. Who are these people? Dallin and Bella. Dallin and Bella. Here we go. I found him. Della Vlogs is what they're called.
Your future.
But she's so humble. She's so humble. It's Della Vlogs. What about him? What about Dallin? Dylan or Dallin? Anyway, so they've been around since 2011. 593 million views. We're just trying to help you have a better day. Are you? Thanks. But no thanks. Answer questions about adoption. So they went super viral about. So this is very interesting, as I'm going to start covering them because this is very, very interesting. Okay, so if you look at their most popular videos, it's been on since 2011. Buying my grandpa's dream car, which was 11 months ago. Bella Lambert. Oh, she's a musician. Now we're gonna have to look at that. Pass out, prank on husband goes wrong. Okay, so they do pranks. But then look, missing pieces. She can't have babies apparently. And then look, we're adopting a baby. Everything starts exploding. Some of their top videos are in the last 2 weeks because look, infertility 188. We're adopting 1.2 million. This is why people like this shouldn't be doing this. And if it's correct that she's doing this MLM bullshit, she is independently wealthy. They do not need to exploit this child. A person, the thing that really stuck with me right away, right off the top. Oh, you're so humble. These people are not humble. They pretend to be humble, but they're not humble. You don't have a channel with your name on it, and then you're not going to exploit children if you're already independently wealthy. You do it for the clicks. They don't need the money, which is crazy. They don't. They make a lot, but they don't need it for the money. Okay? She does it for the affirmation, for the fame, for the attention. That's not a humble person, in my opinion. And in my opinion is correct.
In my
Us
life.
too.
He is so lucky. I don't understand. Like, good things just come to Dallin.
Well, recently, not too long ago, talk about you being on Mr.
my
Beast.
Wait, yeah, you what? That
I like Mr. Beast too. Damn it.
Alan won a Mr. Beast video. Go watch it. It's Mr. Beast. You won $500,000.
No, what's
Yeah.
crazy is
And everyone
that
thinks it's fake.
no, that's
No,
what
it's
I'm
real.
saying.
No,
Is that,
it was-
like,
I don't understand it. Why is I love Mr. Beast because he does amazing things. But why are you giving wealthy ass people $500,000? Luna, you're in the way. Luna's here, everybody. Hi, dude. Look how big she got. Hi, she's been a while since she's been here. Look at how big she got. Oh, woonies. Woonies. Look at this tail. Look at this tail. Oh, sorry. So, yeah, I love Mr. Beast, though. So I'll agree with that. But I don't like that he's giving wealthy people money.
It's 1,000%.
And you got like picked completely random, which is
Yeah.
do you
Yo,
have
Jimmy.
Mr. Beast's phone number?
I cannot deny or
Wait,
confirm.
wait, do you actually have Mr. Beast's phone number?
Not Mr. Beast himself, but
Do you have his
His
manager's
team.
phone?
He doesn't have Mr. Beast's phone number. Nobody has Mr. Beast's phone number. His mom does. The guy's like the most famous YouTuber of all time. I actually never watched a Mr. Beast video ever because I just don't watch YouTube, but now I started watching him. The first one I got introduced was when he was helping blind people see, and it was like the most inspiring thing I've ever seen in my life. Mr. Beast is, I guess he's dedicated to giving all his money away and good things, and that's why I love him. And it's odd because I don't think Mr. Beast is a Christian. And you find these people in the world who are super wealthy doing all the things that Christians should be doing but aren't doing. But then I saw his next video. He's like, hey, let's take the most expensive flights in the world. And it was like the most entertaining shit I've ever seen in my life.
I could get a hold of Mr. Beast Beast if I wanted to.
No way.
Thanks, Flex.
They recently requested that Dallin was in. They just did like a promo video where they gave a
Gave away a
Tesla,
Tesla, yeah.
and they had Dallin fly out to give the Tesla because Mr. Beast couldn't be there. So
I was in New York with Bella.
was the runner-up.
I was doing a show not a show, some business
An MLM bullshit.
and stuff out there.
It's
Lucky
funny.
day.
It's
I know.
funny because
I know.
like
Bella.
I know.
I feel-
I'm the-
Dallin the prize.
I think it's fake because his name's Dallin. Nobody's name is Dallin. Okay, Luna, you're just.
Last time I checked, it was like 180 million.
no.
That's it. Loser.
180 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
180 million.
You were the star of.
These guys are so humble. I love how humble they are. It's so funny. You guys are so humble. Tell me everything that makes you amazing and all of the flex now. It's time to flex. No more humility. It's flex time. Okay. Imagine being so famous like Mr. Beast that people who know you have met you are famous because they met you. That's how famous Mr. Beast is. I wonder what he's like in real life. I wonder if he like sleeps. I wonder what he eats. Does he have like personal assistants that serve him peeled grapes and fan him with like palm branches and shit? I don't know.
That
He was the star of
You
the
guys, you should have seen me watching that episode. I was supposed to wait for Matt. He was gone for the day, but I couldn't.
Oh, I remember that.
We need to post that on your guys' Instagram because we have the video of you watching it, and
Oh,
it's
really?
so
Oh, yeah, I
funny.
have that.
You sent me a video of your reaction. I think you were crying.
Yeah. You
Oh my
guys
god. Look, I don't advocate for fillers in the lips. This guy needs some now.
are
I
awesome.
was like, because before I was trying to get it out of you, I was
Matt's like, why am I here?
like,
Bro.
did you win? And you.
Like, you guys noticing that Abby is super fanning on Dallin or Dallop or whatever his name is? Like, do you guys not see this energy here? She's like, man, did I pick the wrong dude? You're my hero, Dallop. Thanks. You were on Mr. Beast. Like, oh my gosh, I watched it without my husband here. For, it is what it is. Or, is it hot in here, everybody? Is there, jeez. Am I going through menopause or something?
Real like,
Like literally
Dude, I
Look at your.
chills.
So do
I literally have chills.
every
Why?
single thing he does is
real.
Why am I tearing up right now? This like,
Yeah, why are you? I agree. I agree with the sentiment. Stop being a dick.
I'm drinking an energy drink.
This, if you guys have heard of love bombing, this is such a church thing, so I may be triggering me a little bit, but this is what happens. It's called love bombing. Very, very, it's just what Christians do.
Right now, and it's really like
You guys,
messing me
Matt
up.
has been on
It's
one for the
inspirational.
past 3 hours.
But going back to the original thing, I'm the luckiest guy ever. I have this
I was the luckiest guy ever, but I'm luckiest because I got her.
girl. She is so successful. She's awesome. And
Thanks.
Is that it? Is that all she has? Success? When the first thing you talk about your wife is how successful she is and how lucky you are, that speaks volumes to me. Right? That speaks volumes.
really
I'm
are
just
a
so-
power couple.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And then we met you guys. We
Oh my
had to
gosh.
go into that
Oh my
story.
gosh, at Disney.
Oh my gosh, my feet are dirty.
Disney
Yeah.
World.
So we were.
Yeah.
I have to say, I'm so excited to talk
The nail polish is off. It's weird with the color blue and
about this. Okay.
What?
I will never forget the first time that we met you on Zoom. Okay, we had a Zoom call set up
yeah.
with the Disney employees.
I remember you guys
and
for
all
that.
the people who were invited to go on this Disney trip. I'll
What?
never forget. So I was curious of who was going to be on that call because it was just coordinating the Disney trip, and your guys' picture.
No! How are you guys so successful you can't use language? It's not guys's.
You guys were sitting there, and you guys were bouncing up and down, smiling ear to ear. And every time they're like, "Okay, and this week for the," and I remember that call ended.
Idiots.
I looked at Dawn. I'm like, "We need to be friends with them. That's the kind of friends I need in my life."
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
That's
You guys are
not,
just
that's
always,
not all annoying for you
Yeah, is it?
guys. Or
Not. I just have to give you guys some kudos because you guys are the most genuine people I've.
Oh my god, stop blowing farts up each other's asses. Stop it, man. Let's just be real for a minute. You don't know that shit about these people, okay? They're not genuine. Nobody that films their life is genuine. Okay, and apparently they're going to come out and say how everything they did was fake. Is that genuine? They are not. None of you are genuine, everybody. Even in this interview, there are cameras on you. You're not going to be genuine. This isn't who you are.
ever met, and you guys are just truly yourself. Like,
Guys,
it just shows. Like in that Zoom call, I was like, because just like you said, like sometimes you might wonder, is that video fake? Is that staged? And like I definitely had my suspicions for a minute. I'm like, maybe they do like fake some of the videos or something.
Put ketchup there.
Oh yeah.
Well, I did it, and then the video we posted it, and I felt bad about it, and the video got 1 million views. And
then I'm like, I'm faking everything, including this marriage.
It was still
No,
growing.
it got way more.
Maybe 2 million. I don't know, but I felt weird about it. I felt really ill about it.
So because it wasn't, because it was real.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what is this podcast?
Video? More, because I also keep wondering, like, why did Matt and I keep freaking getting hate?
Yeah.
And then
Because you're dumb and everybody hates you. How hard is it?
it's because when you're posting something that's not perfectly curated, like we're not thinking through everything all the time to be like.
Obviously, that's when they're being real. When we're showing that we're kind of racist in Hawaii, that's us. Whoops.
Oh, this, like, you're gonna say this, and then I'll say this, and then I'll do this. Then you're just opening yourself up.
Nothing you said there made any sense, but thanks.
And
that's really good.
Right, real good point.
Like when you're a really small creator, like you're desperate. You want views because you want to try to make it work. You want to be successful in it. Can you just like do that reaction again? I did it.
Story time. Because they're just telling you how it's all a lie, and that's fine. But my wife, we've been to a casino maybe twice in our entire life. I used to love going to a casino once in a blue moon with my friends who gambled a lot, but I didn't because I didn't have any money. But anyway, I like playing slot machines. They're my favorite thing. The Wheel of Fortune slot machine, or any slot machine where like if you get it and you get an extra game that lets you win things on the top. I love those slot machines. Anyway, Kathy and I were there with friends, I guess, and she put 2 quarters in a machine that required 3 for max bet. Okay, she won the jackpot, but because she didn't put the max bet in, she didn't win shit. $1,200 she could have won. To this day, I still call her out on that. And
I still felt bad about that. But like, dude, I don't know. Like,
it's almost like you fake it when you're like, oh, look at this pregnancy test that we're on vacation with our friends. I'm pregnant. Yeah, like that. That's all fake. It's all fake.
Doing this.
The camera was flipped. I remember.
Oh yeah, you flipped it. It was on your face. But like,
wow, smart.
I really appreciate you saying that though, because it sucks when we'll get someone who says like,
why are you lying? You didn't see that your face was the thing in the camera? Really? Okay.
Oh, they're faking this, and it's like, no, we're not. Like,
yes, you are. You just admitted you do it.
Real, genuine videos. These are our lives, and it sucks too when we get hate because like we are so vulnerable. We are so like just ourselves. That's why it was scary to post that cancellation video because it was just what happened. Like 100%.
These people are so literally up their asses, whatever that means, that it's frightening. They're so bad at this. Oh my God, we were so scared to post that we were canceled, that we weren't canceled, but we were canceled, you know? We were so scared to post it because they think we're fake. You are fake. Everything you do is fake, assholes. Everything you do is fake. Damn liars. Why you gotta lie? You make me mad.
And being in like the social media world though for like the last like 4 or 5 years, it's hard to find people like you guys.
It's very hard.
Oh my God. They're still blowing smoke up each other's asses. We're 20 minutes in.
It's like, I also think like that's also could be why you guys.
Have you ever had a friend like this? It's always like, you're still amazing at everything you do. No, that's not a real person. That's not somebody who's real. Because the second they turn around, they're talking about you. Real friends call each other out on shit. They make fun of each other. They say, you're a total asshole. You stink. Go have a shower, dickwad. And then you love them. I love you. I'll see you later. That's what real friends do.
It's so much hate because you guys stand out heavily with like the realness. And
oh my God. Stop it.
Genuine you guys actually are.
Nice.
And so I just think like
you're an easy target.
You could tell they have an MLM. That's literally tell that they're so used to love bombing because it's her business model. That's where he's learning this from. Because this is what she does. In order to get people in her downline and get that, she has to love bomb. She only speaks this way because it's business for her. That is one of the most important things in business. I forget who told me about it. Someone said one day, entering a conversation with a compliment and leaving with a compliment is one of the most powerful business moves you can make. I'm not kidding you. Good note, good note. Come in a good note, leave in a good note. Powerful. Okay? But they're love bombing because it's literally how MLMs work. They have to love bomb you into submission so you make them money and then you're poor.
You're an easy
because
target.
you guys are so vulnerable and genuine.
Oh my God! Shut up! I wish I had time to go through this and literally cut out every single love bomb moment because you guys would you'd die. It's like diabetes love bombing.
Just hard to come across people like that out there on social media.
Also, it means that they don't have any real friends, and so when they finally meet someone they think could be friends, like, can we be friends? You're such amazing. They don't, because this is it. Because they can't have real friends because they're not real people.
Can I say something, dude? I don't think I've ever told you guys this.
I love you, man.
Oh my gosh, I'm nervous.
When we first met you guys at Disney,
I got a boner.
I thought you guys were so cool. I thought you were so
Oh my God, you already said this.
genuine. I really liked you guys. I like you guys as friends.
I thought you were a country singer. I don't know why, but it was like the pink room you were in and the piano, which now that I've been to your house, I like know where you were. And I was like, man, she just has a pink house in Nashville and she's singing. So I don't know why. I think it's the piano too.
Yeah.
You want a country song? Your wish is my command. I'm gonna love bomb you because I don't know how to be a real person. Be a real person. I'm gonna love bomb your ass cause I don't have any real friends. So be my friend, please, please be my friend. I sell shit on the internet and I do people into selling the same shit for me. I run an MLM, I scam for a living, yeah. My facial features are squished in the middle of my face, but that's okay, cause I'm rich. I'm rich, bitch. And that's why you respect me, not cause you don't know me at all. Douche, too many rings.
When we first met you guys were all in. It was like prank.
We haven't posted a prank in over a year.
You're kidding.
I look back.
I thought you knew their shit, your friends and stuff.
Look back and it's been like a year and 4 months.
Yeah.
Since you posted a prank.
We haven't
Since,
posted a single prank.
Yeah,
So, yeah, we should talk about that for a second.
Hold on, what? So what's been their shit? How infertility they went from pranks to, so they grew their channel. They got 1.19 million subscribers. Exploring abandoned ship. Why we left infertility plans. So they switched from pranking to infertility. Infertility's big bucks on YouTube, by the way. IVF doing that shit, people love that because it's a massive online community of people who are struggling to have children, and so they come together and they do that, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with IVF. It's a miracle of modern medicine. It's incredible. But that's what they did. They pivoted. Looks like they pivoted. There's this Mr. Beast thing. They pivoted from pranks to IVF. That's it. They realized there's more money in exploiting IVF in this journey.
Did you guys fake those? Or if you did, how much? I don't know. Do you feel comfortable
Honestly,
answering that?
I feel comfortable answering that because we're so far. We haven't done a prank.
We built our whole platform off pranking, and now we're good. We got some subscribers. I don't give a shit what they say.
In so long, there was a time in our life where I feel like we were kind of just blinded by
Fame.
the views,
Yep.
Especially with social media and YouTube.
You still are. You just pivoted.
And you're experiencing growth on these videos. It's so crazy because sometimes videos that you want to do good and you actually are being real and raw, they don't do good. But then you post a prank video and it's 1 million views. So you get blinded for a minute. You're like, I'm making money. I'm also getting all these views. And you just start getting into that world of faking videos. And there was a time where we did fake a lot of our videos.
All of your videos are fake.
No, we faked every single
pretty
prank.
much.
Yeah, exactly.
Every prank that we posted on our channel is staged.
And every prank that we participated in was staged.
Yeah.
So with other creators, you're faking these videos, and it's just what you do.
Yeah, for money.
Yeah.
Wait, no. I was actually watching a podcast earlier, a different one, and some of these other big creators that were creating content, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago, kind of the first era of pranks.
Yeah.
They've all came out and admitted that they were going on Craigslist and
Logan
finding
Paul.
Roman Atwood.
I want to talk about the Logan Paul one. He made a video where he got colorblind glasses and he's colorblind. He puts the colorblind glasses on and he starts sobbing. He's like, I've never seen color like this before. And then he come to find out he didn't see anything differently. It was all fake. And he had made...
What? Logan Paul's fake? How dare you?
That video, I actually teared up watching that video. I remember watching that back in the day. I was like,
you also teared up when they talked about being canceled when they weren't canceled. So I don't trust your emotions.
it must be so beautiful, to see the world so differently. And he's like, yeah, I didn't
Imagine her watching Marley and Me. Probably have a mental breakdown.
see it. I feel really bad about it now, looking back, and I am so happy we've evolved. And
Remember what she said there, though. You get blinded by the money and everything else, but she thinks she's evolved. But what they're pivoting to is actually worse. I'd prefer them to just stick to making fake pranks instead of bringing a child into this world that you've created to exploit them. Okay? You're doing it for money and clout still. Okay? Because you just admitted it that you did that. Now you just pivoted, and now look at the view counts. In her top videos, the pranks don't even exist. In the top videos, it's about babies.
To what we're in now. We post our infertility struggles. We post our real and raw moments in our life. And honestly, we haven't even posted that much on YouTube lately because we only post moments when we're like really passionate about it.
Shut up.
Or really happy.
It's real and raw.
And
So
there was a time where we staged everything, and I feel really bad about it. I honestly,
no, you don't.
See, I have like a guilty conscience when it comes to thinking back to that time.
Why?
I don't know. It's also like we were taught that way as well. Yeah. I think when you're surrounded by that world, like somehow we got into this like group of couples and creators that's what they were doing.
That's how you got into the group, because you're all faking everything, and the only people that you could trust were other people who did that. These people can't have real friends, remember that. And it's odd when these people can't have real friends outside of YouTube, because it means that they're fake and that they don't allow anybody into their real world, because they don't want anybody knowing what the real. They don't want to like burn a bridge and then that person comes out and says, these people are not like that. People on the internet who do this for a living, none of them have close friends. None of them do. And it's so sad.
Yeah. And so just being around it, I remember when we were like the first week of doing these pranks, I went to Bella and I was like, I hate this. Like, I'm not an actor. I don't want to stage this stuff. And two,
plus, I felt like everybody could tell they were fake anyway. They were so cringy. I'm like, how can people not tell? But for some reason, like a lot of people didn't realize.
Welcome to the internet, dumbass.
I guess if you're just not in that space, you don't notice when stuff is staged. But we notice it more now because we are creators and we do this.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's not really that scary because I don't regret it. Like, that was our past.
You just said you regretted it not 2 seconds ago. She just said she feels bad and she regrets it. I don't regret it. So make something up.
That was an era. It feels like that time was like come and gone.
How did that feel though when people would like walk up to you and be like, I watch your videos?
Wait, can I get into that for a second?
Yes.
Oh
I remember whenever we would meet someone.
Just when we would meet somebody
new and they're like, what do you guys do? I would always like have to like jump and say, like, talk about my business first, because I was so embarrassed. I was so scared that they were gonna look our channel up and see passing out in my husband's arms, or like throwing up in front of my husband to get his reaction. Or
how dumb, how obtuse are you right now? You literally built your fame and money off of it, and it's still on the internet, and you're like, I didn't want anybody to see it, so why did you post it for millions of people, you moron? What? Make it make sense. These people never make any sense to me. They always contradict themselves in so many ways. I don't want to tell anybody we did that, except you posted it for everybody to see it.
Like, I started my period. Cute reaction from husband. Like,
wow, you're going off.
Ew.
I know, but it's like crazy to think back to like the fact that we posted that. I'm like so embarrassed, and
is it still there? If you're so embarrassed, is it still there? Having bad period cramps in the middle of the night, cute reaction. Yep, still there. Are you really ashamed though? So that's all you have to know. These people are so ashamed of everything, and yet there it is, still making the money. They're not ashamed. They're just sitting again. They're blowing smoke up each other's asses. These people are not genuine to any degree. None. Zero. They are not real people. They're NPCs.
Remember, like, looking at Dallin being like, don't tell them that we do YouTube, because they're gonna look at our videos.
Joking.
No, Luna, get out of there.
No, we did not want to tell people.
I did not want people to know. I was so embarrassed, and
but why are you lying?
We were getting so many views, and we were making pretty good money from the monetization.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, we need to like somehow donate some of that money. Like, it just doesn't feel right.
Yeah,
like,
and you're
nasty.
Bad.
So you're getting all these views. You're faking these pranks. You're getting all these views, and like.
Faking your marriage.
I'm getting fired up now.
Blinded.
I know, I can tell.
You need to talk about how we would justify it, because that's...
You just did justify it. You were making money. That's how you justify it.
The most interesting thing.
How did you... how did you justify that?
Well...
Who's running this interview there? What's your face?
One, like, being around, like I was saying earlier, like, being around a bunch of people that were doing that, you kind of just, like, think it's normal.
You feel like it's, like, everybody else is doing it, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It's normal.
And also, like... Well, another thing, too, is, like, I was told an analogy of, like, the WWE. Like, that's all fake, and that's all acting, and it's entertainment. It's, like, $1 billion industry, and, like, we're just being entertainers. We're just being, like, content creators. It's just fun and games. And, like, I believed that at the time. But, like, looking back on that now, the analogy's terrible.
No, it's not. That's actually the one I would accept. We were content creators. We're making money, making people laugh. You just say we're making people laugh. There's absolutely nothing wrong with faking pranks. There's something wrong with adopting children and bringing them on the internet, though. So there's nothing wrong with that. You're a content creator creating stuff that makes people laugh. Nothing wrong with that. Unless you say this is real and it's not, then you're lying. But I don't see anything that says it's real or not. Okay? So I don't understand their logic here. Holy shit, man. Your freaking compass is way off.
It doesn't make any sense. Because these WWE superstars,
they have
putting on a character and being a different person than what they are. But us in these videos, we're the main character.
They think that's who we really are.
Yeah, and we're acting differently on camera than what we are in person.
Yeah.
And that's the big issue there.
It's crazy.
So are the wrestlers, dumbass. You think Macho Man Randy Savage is going to like Denny's and be like, oh yeah, give me the freaking eggs and shit. No. This logic is stupid.
What it's called?
Hey, we have never done a cheating prank.
We decided to never do cheating.
Oh, we draw the line at cheating. Okay.
I actually, at the time, we had... This sounds so bad, but we had someone tell us, because there was a time where maybe we weren't getting as many views. We were doing a video, and I asked them, I'm like, why did this one not get as many views? And they're like, well, you need to make this more sexual. Like, you need the thumbnail. If you want kids to click on this, you need the thumbnail to look more sexual. And
what?
I think what's scary is, like, I think people know kids. People know that kids will click on that.
That's what the kids want?
That's why they do the cheating, and that's why they do the sexual. Because kids are...
No adult is watching these prank videos. No adult is watching fake pranks.
That's what...
Are you guys admitting this out loud? Holy shit. And you're going to bring your kids into this world? You're going to expose your kids to this. You're admitting it right now that it's a disgusting thing, but you're going to bring your kids into this world. You're so awesome.
And I had to like take a look back at like what we were doing, and I'm like, wait, are we pushing the line? Like, is this going too far? If kids are like going to be like watching this, like, I don't feel good about this anymore. And that's when we vowed we were not going to do pranks anymore. We decided, I have to be honest, like, we got very inspired by you guys. You were some...
Oh my God, here we go. Here comes some more fart smelling.
The first creators that we saw. They're so real and genuine.
They're not real and genuine. Matt and Abby are not as well. They are just as bad as you. They're bad as everybody else. They are not genuine people, everybody. They're damned liars. She's even admitted it. Abby has admitted it so many times she doesn't like this, which means that she's being forced to do it and is faking doing it. So it's a lie. Sorry, Luna. People are kind of pissing me off a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm getting a little bit pissed because their logic is so ridiculous. They sit in this room in their own their own little fart. Like, the amount of farts that are filling up this room is insane. And they're just breathing it all, and they're just spewing shit that doesn't make any sense. And are saying the things out loud that I'm glad they're saying. If you want kids to click it, do this. And they know that, and they did it all for the kids. They knew who's watching. And now they're going to bring their child into this. Oh.
I feel like I could actually cry talking about this because it was so eye-opening to finally feel like I had like seen someone who I could look up to in social media and like want to be like. I remember telling Dallin, I was like, we need to be like Matt and Abby. Like, they're so genuine and...
Don't be like Matt and Abby, everybody. Hear me out. Hear me out. Don't be like anybody who can put their entire world on the internet, ever. Don't be narcissistic dumbasses. Please. Be other people, okay? Don't be like them.
So real. And ever since we met you guys, I feel like we have like shifted.
Holy fuck. How many times have you said this shit? If you're so ashamed of the shit that you did, why do you keep it on your channel? I don't get it. Make it make sense.
It's funny you say that because the creator that did that for me, which like our videos are real, but I was like, I want them to be more. I don't want them just to be real. I want them to like do good. And I'm like, what's the direction we can move in? And Ryan Trahan is a YouTuber that like does good with his videos, and he like fundraises and does all these things. And like, I'm so inspired by that, and I want to do like I want to have the approach more like this year and for the years to come. Like, how can we like actually make the world better? With our
Here's how you can make the world better, Matt. Less rings. Get off the effing internet. Take your children off. That's how you can do it. That's one way to start. Because you're not doing anything for this world. You do not bring a net positive. Nobody. The only net positive I do is bring up the idea of exploitation children is wrong. Okay. None of us on the internet are doing anybody any good. Mr. Beast. Now, if you want to go like make blind people see again, cool. Do some shit like that. But nothing to this point is a net positive that you brought to the world. All of it is lies, and you don't wear a shirt enough.
Yes. And I think like our videos like bring positivity to the world, but I want to do even more than that. Like, how can we like actually see like actual real change? And so like that's like my goal is like to bring.
Holy shit! These people are not real people.
Nice of you.
That's really nice.
Holy shit!
Oh,
thanks for telling us we're amazing.
Oh, because it's
I agree.
Yeah.
I like. I don't know. Like, having a kid, you're kind of like, they're so vulnerable on the internet.
I would never let my kid watch those videos.
But you're going to let your kid be a person on YouTube for those people to watch your kid. These people know they're saying this out loud, right? That's not just, they think this, they know this is on the internet, right? Okay. Just checking.
No.
Holy
shit.
Feel,
like sick thinking that we were in that world.
Well, then why are the videos still up?
We were like surrounded by that.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's just wild. We got so blinded.
Cringy. And then you're like, wow, that's a cringy video.
But yeah,
all of you guys are only, you are, I mean, the exception here is when you're not cringy. Your default position is cringe, all of you. You're so cringy and you don't even see it. And that's in 10 years, they're all gonna look back on this shit. When this shit doesn't matter anymore, they're gonna be like, oh my God, we were even cringy then. I'm telling you, as a person who's seeing this, sitting here listening to this, it's so effing cringy. This whole video where all you guys are doing is love bombing one another and just being like, you're amazing, I want to be friends, you're so, yeah. This is so cringy. No human is like this. You know that, right? Okay, just checking.
Now, like, we were able to share our whole infertility journey, and we went through all of that, and we honestly grew an incredible audience.
Dude.
Like, it makes me like,
bro,
cry because like when we're at like some of our lowest moments,
we film them for the internet. You don't find that weird? You don't find that weird?
Like, YouTube community lifted us up.
You don't know, guys, listen to this for a second. I'm trying to tell you as a human being, that's weird. Do you not understand that? A parasocial relationship with people you will never meet. You don't know their faces. You don't know their intentions. They could be serial killers. They could be people who want to hurt you. They could be weirdos who are masturbating to your feet. Do you not understand what you're saying? None of these people live in the real world. We're still on YouTube. You don't know these people. Stop pandering to people you don't know about. You are so weird. And the fact that you say this type of shit, I'm trying to tell you as a human to another human. Go tell a normal human that doesn't do this, that, and let me know what they think. You are weird, okay? That is not a normal human behavior. It is weird.
I don't know.
And it was incredible.
I don't know what we would have done during our infertility if we didn't have that community. And I think that's all.
I don't know what we'd have done if we didn't monetize our infertility. I don't know what I would have done.
So like one of the biggest reasons we wanted to start posting videos about our infertility, we actually hid that we were struggling to get pregnant for about 2 years. We didn't tell anybody, not even our family. And then I started feeling
super close to your family, I guess.
So alone. Like I felt like there's no one else out there who understands me. And
oh my God, she's about to say, so I started making videos because there was nobody, I didn't have anybody. If you go and type the word IVF or infertility on YouTube, there's going to be 10 million videos. So don't be on here being like, I needed to share this and bring awareness to infertility. If she says raise awareness, I'm a flip.
Oh, wow. Why am I going to cry? But I just because I want other people to see people posting about this.
Yeah. They do!
So I started posting my journey, even though I was so scared out of my mind. Like, that was the scariest video we've ever posted. I sat there on the couch, just like, we posted that we were struggling with infertility. And then the reaction we got.
What did you think the reaction was going to be? What do you think the reaction is going to be to your echo chamber that you already have online? Are people going to be like, oh my God, you're infertile? What a loser, I'm unsubscribing. I can't believe you can't have children, bye. Comment section did not pass the vibe check. You guys want to hang out with someone who's infertile? Oh my God, how dare you? What did you think people were going to say? You're so humble. Oh my God, I hate these people already.
The best reaction every night, I would read the comments and I couldn't find a single mean comment. It was people like, we're cheering you on.
Why were you, what?
You've got this. And I just felt like it was just the best.
Oh my God, you're stupid. We did this thing. We sad fished on the internet for infertility and we didn't get any negative comments. Again, who in their right mind is going to leave a negative comment for somebody struggling to have children? Hitler, maybe. I don't know. That's crazy. That you're like, what were you expecting to get hate for that? How out of touch are you with the world? That again, that's another reason that these people are in the real world. And don't forget what she just said there. I don't even tell my family we're infertile. And so the first thing I did was put a YouTube video out about it. I'm sure your family's going to be real appreciative. How come you didn't tell us? We're your support system. We love you. Why would you not tell us you're struggling with this? That's nasty, man. Did you guys not see that? Ugh.
Really cool.
Ever. Chills.
So
yeah. I'm getting chills that you definitely told the internet before your family. I'm chills.
So cool.
It was so worth it to switch our content just for that alone. Like if it was just for that, I feel like so happy about that.
Well, they made more money on that.
Bring so much hope to people, like seeing that they're not alone. Like, because I remember you guys
are raising awareness. Thanks for raising awareness.
Telling us about a year ago.
Yeah.
And I was shocked. Like I was completely shocked.
Why are you saying this? Why are you saying this, Matt? Shut your pie hole. Abby should be sitting there literally punching your nuts. I was shocked. Why are you shocked? Do you, like, I think it's 1 in 4 couples struggle with infertility, something like that. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm just pulling that out of the air. But and so many people that I know are struggling with infertility. Why would you even say I'm shocked you guys can have babies? You know how insensitive that is, you dumbass. Who are you?
I never even like thought about that, and I was like, and I just felt horrible for you guys, like, because I know, like, I can't. I don't know what that's like. Like
I'm so fertile. I just look at her and she's pregnant, so I don't know. You know, it's my cross to bear. Right? We got pregnant. We were having unprotected sex. She got pregnant. I was like, what? How is this possible? And I came in with a towel on. It's like, what? You know, I don't know what that's like. This is the point in this conversation, if you are a real human being, where if you're having this type of conversation with somebody, you don't say some stupid shit like, well, you don't know what that's like. We had babies right away. You don't say shit like that. You just like, look, man, I'm really sad to hear that. I love you and support you. That's it. Don't say other shit. Who are these people?
I have not been down that path, and so
you guys don't know what that's like.
No. Oh my gosh.
We can joke about it.
Oh my.
We can joke about it, guys.
Can you?
You guys are the people we don't like.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
You guys are
Couples like you.
They're saying the truth right now, because there are people who do that in real life, and those people in real life who do that kind of weird shit and say those weird types of things, they're weird and nobody likes them. Just so you're aware. Okay? The real people who know how to conversate with people and have friendships don't say stupid shit like Matt just said. You don't do that with people who are struggling with infertility. Be like, yeah, I don't know what it's like. You know? I just did a 5-knuckle shuffle and threw it at her and she got pregnant. I think even got in her hair and she got pregnant. I don't know how it works. Whatever. You know? Sorry for your thing though, or whatever.
Oh.
No.
You guys think about a kid and, oh, we're pregnant.
Yeah. You guys, I think we have the opposite problem, maybe.
I give them say this. You know what I said, like, initially, which, like...
The dumbest people on earth are the most fertile. So, what does that tell you about you?
When Abby and I lived with the surprise pregnancy at first, I was like, it's so weird that, like Dallin and Bella have the opposite problem as us. Like, I'm like, what if we just, like, I wish we could just, like snap our fingers and, like...
Dude, you're digging this shit in here. You need to just stop talking about this already. Stop doing this. I wish I could just give you my jizz and then you could use my jizz. Are you serious?
Boom.
Hey, let us get some of that baby
honestly,
dust.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Did he just say that? Give me some of your baby. Did he say baby Gus? Jizz? Dust. Oh my God.
Were like the first people I thought about. Aww. Like literally that same day, I was like, Matt, like what in the world?
I was like, why can't, like, this is so, like, why in the world?
You guys have got to stop. I'm so cringing right now. I to the point where I am literally gonna fold inside myself. This is so bad. Did they not see this when they edited this? Oh my God.
Universe so cruel, you know, because I'm like, I wanted you guys to be.
It's even what's her face with the tiny facial features is like, shut up, dude. She doesn't want to hear this either.
Okay, not to say that we're not.
No.
Yeah, listen to your wife, dude.
No, we're so excited.
No,
like, so happy for this baby, but like, I was like, why?
So now they're saying, oh, I wish we couldn't get pregnant now, and that's even worse, man. And Abby's like, no, we're so excited, right? We're excited. We're excited. Do you guys see are you not cringing right now to the degree where you're like, oh my God. I know that most of you follow me are women and you're watching this and you have an even more visceral reaction to what you're seeing. And I'm having that visceral reaction. So I can't imagine what especially those who struggle with infertility, okay? I can't even imagine what you're going through. Oh my God, these people are so to touch. And the reason that they're like this is because they don't have real conversations with real people. They have conversations with other YouTubers who don't live in the real world. This podcast officially took a turn for the most cringiest thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm literally sweating with cringe.
Like, why? Why is it working out this way? When it's like, wild. It's a surprise for us, but like, I wanted that for you guys. I wanted you guys to be pregnant.
Stop!
It's so wild. Yeah, and I do have to say, like, I don't know if you've ever mentioned this on anything, but you guys were so sweet with how you told us that you were pregnant, because that's
really appreciate
really appreciated that. Like, I think you guys, like, you don't understand how much.
What did you do? Hey, we know you can't have kids, but we got pregnant on accident at Disneyland. Congrats to us.
It means to me how you told us. You guys texted us and were like, don't feel the need to respond right now. You could process this. Yeah. We are pregnant. And I remember reading that.
That's even worse. What?
I was like, Dallin, that is so nice that they like even like thought, like went the extra mile to like write us out the sweetest message and make sure that we were okay when this is such an exciting thing for you guys.
Well, that's not what they said. They didn't think they were freaking out and crying over it. So
we're so happy for you.
What's kind of crazy is that
I don't think, I don't want to say it's a mistake. I don't want to call my child an accident, but it's a total accident.
I kind of knew I was pregnant before I told you, which I knew bad about.
I knew the whole way.
I could tell. I knew.
Yeah, so we were.
Please exit this conversation. I love this couch. It's the couch my wife wants, by the way. Please stop. Please, can we move on to something else?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Let's go. Move on.
Seconds afterwards.
Oh
my God. Why did you whack your head on my microphone? Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Wait, are you okay?
Shut up.
Hey? Yeah. Is your head okay?
No,
You just
Are you pregnant again?
you hit your head so hard on my mic stand.
I think it was louder than it actually was.
It's not a stand.
So what?
It's a boom arm. Okay? It's an arm. Dumbass.
Slides.
I was like, no. I can sniff it from a mile away. She's pregnant.
The thing.
And then because I've had so many friends tell me lately that they're pregnant, and I just like started having a pity party for myself. It's nothing to do because I'm very
It's not
excited.
a pity party.
I need another
Oh my God.
baby to love on.
The cringe!
It's a real thing. But like I was kind of upset, and I had a pity party for myself for a couple days, and then I was like, you know what? No, this is exciting. I'm very happy.
That's brave of you to admit that, but like.
I can't believe I just told you that. I didn't want to tell you that because I know how you are, and you're gonna feel bad about that. I'm gonna get a text later, and you're gonna be like, I'm so sorry.
I ruined your son's game.
So sorry about that.
No, it was.
No, see, like.
Holy shit. It just gets worse.
Bella, you truly like are the best cheerleader like of a friend. Like not just for me, but like I can see how you love on your friends so genuinely and so like all in. Like you're 100% like
Abby.
throwing parties for things, throwing like.
Are you guys trying to sell some shit? It's so cringe. Nobody's like this in real life, everybody. It doesn't exist. These are acquaintances.
You are. I mean, just truly the most genuine, incredible friend. So it's like you.
How many times has the word genuine been used in this video?
Who even saying that? Like
None of these people here are genuine.
it's like I know that's hard for you, but like you also are so excited for us and rooting us on, even though even within your difficult journey right now. My heart is like literally beating so fast.
We're
you
so
wanna
excited.
tell them your big
we
announcement?
are so excited. They already know. We've already told the world at this point.
Oh,
this point,
the world
everybody
already
knows.
knows.
The world knows.
But right now, at the time we're filming this, nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
So this is stupid then.
The time of filming.
We are gonna be parents soon.
Hey! Let's go!
I never said we're gonna be parents soon. That's so weird.
Oh my God!
How does it sound?
You look like you're gonna cry, babe.
No, I'm not.
Oh my God, these people. Bible students. They go to Bible college, right?
I've never seen Dallin cry. Only,
sounds
like,
really-
two times.
You've never seen your husband cry? Cool, great relationship.
Cool to hear.
We are adopting a baby.
Let's go!
Excited.
And I haven't gone to the video, and I will go through. Apparently, they're asking like their fan base, if you know of a baby, let us know. And if that's true, and I want to say that it's not because no human would do that. Okay, I want to say that's been misconstrued, but I don't know, and I'm going to go look for myself. But at this point, my human instinct is to say there's no way that they did that. Okay, I hope that's not the case.
And
You look so cute right now.
Mom and Dad.
Mom and Dad!
You're not mom and dad yet, though.
This is the craziest thing that we've kept a secret for so long. We have been working
Well, tell
on.
them how long? 5 months.
It's been 5 months. We've been working on our adoption papers. We finally submitted
Okay, hold on. Yeah, we're adopting a baby. 1.2 million views.
them. It's happening. Like, it's happening. We're gonna be parents. We have a crib. It's so weird. Like we're doing this.
It's so sweet.
We're gonna be a dad. Oh my
Crazy.
God, you're crying.
No, I'm not
Darling.
crying.
No, like, it's just really cool. 4 years of waiting for this. You know, actually long.
I've only been married for 4 years.
5
It's been
now?
almost 5 years.
Yeah.
So you're trying to babies right when you got married?
It's coming. It was really cool. Our social worker, like someone that walks you through the whole process of adoption, was like, with infertility, it's like an if.
Yeah.
If
But
you
with
get
adoption,
pregnant.
it's a when. Like
we
it's
have a
going to
baby.
happen. And like when she said that, it just like hit me. And it's like,
I want to say this as an adopted parent myself, okay? These people aren't ready. They are not mature enough. By listening to this conversation this whole time, they might love on a kid and spoil them and everything, but these people are doing this for clout. They are not like, I don't care. If you are an influencer and you're putting it online that you're doing this and you're making big bucks off it, I automatically will assume the worst of it because that's exactly what's happening. And just listening to them, these people aren't ready. Not even close to ready. Nope.
More than anything, I'm just ready to see this girl be a mom. I can't wait.
Oh my gosh, you guys. The day.
So cute.
He's being sweet because you're on a camera.
I don't think I've ever seen you this emotional.
No, I don't know.
I've seen Dallin cry 2 times in our whole marriage.
Sounds like super toxic masculinity.
This is the 3rd.
Has he watched Marley and Me?
This is insane. You're teary-eyed right now.
He's not. The guy's just yawning.
Seen you like
it's
this,
gonna
man.
be
I'm
like
so excited for you.
You don't know how much this means, though.
Bro,
Like,
I'm so excited.
This is like, this means everything to us. We like, I don't think anyone, unless you've gone through it, understands what it's like to go through infertility and like every month, like taking pregnancy tests and they're negative and like, just like literally just literally it's a lot. And so now it's like weird because right now, as we're sitting here, there's a baby that is in someone's tummy that is going to be our baby, you know? And
that hits a little weird to me. I'm not gonna lie. These people, these rich people sitting around here, influencers, and like, right now there's a child and someone's telling me that's gonna be mine. I don't think you should have said that. That's a little weird because in that whole scenario is a ton of trauma. Is a mom who's giving up a child, like, and for the most part, probably that doesn't want to. Is being forced to. Okay, not all the time. I get that there are people who give up their children, and, you know, and they know it. But I don't like that she said that. It actually sits really, really weird with me that they're commodifying this, and they're like, you know, right now my baby is in someone else's tummy. It just sits weird. I don't think she should have said that. Of all the things that she says that she regrets some things, she's gonna regret saying that. That is really weird.
it's so wild to think about. It's happening.
Literally so crazy.
It's happening. I'm gonna be a mom. Oh my gosh, that's so weird to say.
It makes me also so.
Oh, great! Abby's gonna cry. Great.
Cry.
we can't do this.
Guys, we're all gonna be crying.
Because it's like so beautiful that like, wow, like the whole time,
Like literally.
that like you were feeling disappointment like throughout this like fertility journey, like your baby was
Something like.
growing, like
Yeah.
your baby was here, and it's like so good.
You're gonna make me cry too.
Guys, this is the conversation you're having right now is so inappropriate. I don't understand that they don't understand what they're saying. I get that they're happy and everything else, but it's almost inhuman. Does that make any? I don't even know how to express my feelings on this. It's really weird. I'm not offended, but I'm thinking to myself, there is a child out there in someone's belly, and it's going to be removed from its mother to be given to these people because they just dream of a baby. Now, I'm for adoption. I'm for fostering, and the people who do that type of stuff, for, you know, not out of selfishness, but those people who do it and don't get any accolades for it, they are heroes. I'm not saying I'm a hero. It was never, and I've said this a million times, it was never our intention to adopt children. It's just what family does. That's what we did because it was what family is supposed to do, okay? So we never did this to be like, oh, we're going to adopt because we're amazing people. We just did it because we had to. That was just what you had to do, okay? So I'm not saying that, but I know lots of adopted parents who are heroes and are amazing. But does this conversation not hit you guys a little bit weird and a little bit different? You're not going to Target to pick out a baby. It's so weird to me that they're saying it in this context when out there is going to be trauma and everything else from this. It is not something to be celebrated. Okay, because in most cases this happens, that baby is going to have trauma anyway. And these people don't, it sounds like they're like, we're just going to get this brand new baby and it's going to be, you don't understand clearly the nuances to adoption and trauma, especially when it comes, and I'm talking about babies who aren't even born, the trauma and generational trauma that they will go through, just so you're aware. So again, I'm not offended, but I'm trying to put into words how I feel about what they're saying, and it's really weird.
Matt.
So beautiful, like when you think about it, like.
Is it beautiful to traumatically pull a child from its mother? That's beautiful to you?
Amazing.
No, the day that you guys told us, Abby for a second was like, wait, like you guys texted us like, are you free to call? And you never do that.
It was sus.
And Abby was like,
you guys are in Hawaii, right?
I thought you might have been mad at us
we're
or something.
in Hawaii.
Oh my God.
Literally just filmed the podcast episode with Derek and Sarah Beeston, and I was like, wait, what? Are they pregnant? Like I was getting so excited, and then you guys tell us that you're adopting on the call, and I was even more excited.
Yeah.
Like,
Again, really?
just like, this is the coolest thing. Like I think adoption is so cool because like you guys becoming parents, like so dope, and then this kid like gets a loving home of parents that like really care about them and like love them so much, and you just
I don't know how to feel. Like, ew is all I'm saying. Like, shut up is what I'm trying to say. He's like, this kid who's not going to have a loving mother is going to come into loving parents. You can't say that, Matt. Like, I'm not even snarking right now. You cannot say stupid shit like that. That doesn't even make any sense what you're saying there. No. What the effing hell? You can't say shit like this, man. What's happening right now is he's dehumanizing the actual birth mother, and it's really pissing me off. And I don't know why. It's hitting me viscerally. I have no idea why I'm feeling this way, but he is so tone deaf. It's actually scary. People need to get into the real world.
I don't know. It's so sad when you hear about what happens in the foster care system and like kids that are just like abandoned, and just like that's so admirable. And I'm just like really proud of you guys too, just for like
they're not fostering.
It's just really freaking cool.
Yeah.
It's the craziest thing. I have to tell you how we landed on adoption.
Yeah.
Because this is.
I'll tell you why you landed on adoption. You're not going to foster because you can't put them on the internet.
This was like the adopted, like it kind of like went through the whole story, and I just felt like this was my baby, and I told Dad. And right after waking up from that dream, I was like, I think we need to like look into adoption, and you need to tell like how you felt about that, because
I think it's hard too, because like with infertility, a lot of times it is like.
How do you know, Abby? Don't speak on shit you have no idea what you're talking about.
The woman like sharing their side, but it's like you forget that it's like affects the couple, like the whole unit.
For me, like when Bella approached me and said like we need to look into adoption, like being completely honest, I was like a little against it, because I'm the type of person, I don't like giving up, and it felt like giving up. And it felt like everything else failed, and this was like our last option.
Yeah.
Did you say that aloud?
And like I feel like in the infertility world, you kind of have like steps. Yeah. It's like we're going to do this procedure, and then this one, and then this one, and if this one fails, we're going to do this one. Yeah. And adoption's the last thing. Yeah. And so it kind of hit me like, oh my.
These people are going to adopt this baby. They're going to bring that baby into this channel. I guarantee you they will, because they'll make a lot of money doing it. And this conversation is going to be out there where this dad, this potential father, is going to be out there saying on the internet, adoption, I didn't want to adopt. Now, I don't care what your intentions are after the fact that you say that phrase, but some things can be left to yourself, and you can have these thoughts. There's nothing wrong with having these thoughts, okay? There's nothing wrong with it. But you're going to put that out on the internet, and your child someday could possibly hear you say that. I don't care what your intentions are past this moment, right? They could hear that, especially an adopted kid. Okay, who's are going to struggle with that shit when they get older, when they realize they're adopted, all that stuff. All the trauma that comes with that, all the problems and issues that come with that. And you're saying this on the internet. All I'm telling these people is to stop being so chronically online that you have to share every absolute thing that's in your brain, because you're not thinking of the children that are coming after you. You're not thinking of your lineage and everything that's coming after you. I don't care what he says after this point. He shouldn't have fucking said it.
Gosh, we failed at everything. This is our last option. We failed, and so our last option was to get this secondhand child. That's exactly what he's saying here, and I cannot believe that he's saying that. Having our own biological kid, and I don't know. I was kind of against it, and I just think like we ended up talking to like some close friends of ours, and they just kind of helped us understand that like it's not giving up.
Yeah, they had adopted a baby.
And then they're like, it's not giving up, and it's just could be a shift in plans. And after talking with them, I was like, I got extremely excited. I was like, this is right. Like,
nah, he's not convinced me. This guy does not want to adopt. And he probably shouldn't. If you don't want to do it, and he's going to have some kind of feeling about that, that's going to affect the relationship with that child. I don't care. Right? And if you hear about the reasons they want to adopt at this point, it's like, I can't wait for you to be a mother. I can't wait for you. I've never heard them yet say, we're going to help this child. It's never anything like that. It's always like, you can't, you, me, I, this is us. It's so selfish. Like, I understand people who want to be parents should be parents. And it sucks when you can't. Because being a parent is probably the best thing that's ever happened in my life. Okay? Honestly, it is the best thing. My wife and my kids are the best thing that ever happened in my life. Okay? And so I get that. But damn it, man. When you make it a commodity, when you make it something you're going to exploit online, when you make it like about your social media presence and everything else, it all gets foggy now. And then when you say some shit like this, all that tells me as a guy who's an adopted dad myself is I would tell you, if I was your friend, dude, it's not for you. Why don't you foster a bunch of kids who need your help first? See how that makes you feel. Okay, you foster babies. You don't have to foster teenagers. You could say, we will foster newborns. Okay? Do that if that's such a good thing in your heart. But the fact that he said that, and I still am not convinced afterwards, says a lot.
Like, came together and felt right after just understanding that, like, there's other ways to start a family and grow a family, and just changing my mindset a little bit. I was like, all on board with that.
Yeah, I think, a lot of times you feel like adoption's giving up, but for us, it's like...
No, stop saying that phrase. It is not giving up. Who says that? Now you're going to say other people are saying that. Who says that?
This new hope. I feel like we feel like there has been a different feeling in our home ever since we started our adoption papers. Like I truly can say I've never been this happy in my life. Like I feel like we're just both just like beaming all the time because we're so excited. We're setting up a crib together. Like it feels like a movie, and I don't think it's actually hit me yet. Like I don't know if it's gonna hit me until that baby is in our arms.
Yeah.
But
I'm just getting so many selfish vibes. It's actually crazy. And right off the top of this video, you guys are the most selfless people ever. I'm not getting any selfless vibes. I'm not getting any giving vibes. Now, she wants to be a mother, and I can see that. I can give you that. You can tell this woman wants to be a mother. Okay? But I've never heard anything that convinces me that they're not just doing it for themselves.
We just feel so happy and excited, and we never want our child to feel like they weren't wanted because...
Well, then you shouldn't have said that shit, and you shouldn't have that on the internet.
Adoption is such a beautiful thing, and we want this so much. We're so excited to bring home a baby.
He doesn't sound excited.
Like a real life human baby.
That's crazy.
It's so wild.
I love how on top of it you guys are, because like you guys have a crib set up. You guys have like baby clothes, right?
Yeah.
You have
diapers, bottles.
You guys are on top of it.
Like with adoption,
you do.
We could get a baby. Like the reality of this, you guys. Like I don't think this is sunk in for us. If all things go as planned, like we could have a baby, like if this is like the craziest scenario in like a week, you know?
What?
Like
a week?
Yes, because we could be.
This guy doesn't even know.
Approved next week.
True.
That's not what
details. Do you want to?
I hope the adoption agency sees this video. I'm serious.
Wait.
You're sitting here talking to like the child like it's something you can go buy. Oh, it feels icky, man.
Because when this episode goes out, so a week from now is when this episode is out. So when the episode is out, you could literally be getting a baby any day.
So, I mean, yeah, true.
Holy crap.
Technically, yes. If everything like goes smoothly, we're still like we submitted our papers to the state.
Which is the last step.
It's the very last step. And it takes within 60 days to be approved. And then once you're approved, you could get a baby any day after that. You can match with the birth mother.
Yeah, so a lot of people are probably wondering where we are in the process.
Yeah.
Like that's where... We're waiting for approval from the state. It's the last step. We've done all of our home studies. They send a lady over to your house. She has to be with you for like 5 hours. She has to interview us. We've done all the fingerprints, all that stuff. And like, we're just, once the state says...
Do they see your content? Do they see that you're friends with people who exploit children? Adoption agencies need to get on board with 21st century shit. Do you plan to exploit this child on the internet? I mean, they're not going to say the word exploit. Are you going to be putting this kid in your content? Are they going to be are they going to be making money for you? That should be in the freaking comment. And everybody who's going to adopt, that should now be one of the major questions that you ask people.
You guys are good to go. The search begins.
Yeah. The crazy thing is, like, now that we've announced, I'm so curious, like, looking back now, what the response is going to be. Like, I'm wondering if maybe we even find our birth mother through social media.
So they were right.
Oh my gosh.
You know, like if there's someone out there who is going to put their baby up for adoption and is looking for a loving home, like...
Oh my gosh, you seriously could.
That could happen. And
nope. Instant nope. Don't do that. Don't you dare do that. These people are literally leveraging their platform and now Matt and Abby's platform. Hey, if you're willing to give away a baby, hey, look at us. Hey, what's up? Are you serious right now? What about other people who are in line to do that? No, that feels completely wrong, and that's insane because you might have somebody out there who has a parasocial relationship with you that's like, I'll just give you my baby. I'm not even kidding you. There are people that exist online in probably in a 1.12 million people. You don't think there's someone in there? Like, I'm just saying that you shouldn't have done that. That should have been off limits right away. You don't leverage your social media clout to find a baby on the internet. What?
That is what's crazier.
Am I wrong on that? Am I just clutching pearls? What are the feelings I'm having with this? I don't know why I'm getting such a visceral reaction to what she just said there. That's crazy to me. That is so tone deaf too.
It's actually a common thing. Like I have friends, they made a video, they're a couple, they made a video on Facebook, got shared like 100,000 times, and that's how they found their baby. Because if you go through an agency, which we are, then it is extremely expensive.
Very expensive. Yeah.
So?
If you, and their goal is they're out.
Are you? saying, let me get this straight, that you're going to use your very large social media following to find a baby from a stranger so you can save money?
Searching, and they're looking for birth moms, and they're trying to make
I will pay anything at this point, though.
How does that work?
Yeah.
Like,
And then she just said that. Is she literally saying, I'm going to pay somebody to give me your baby? I'm pretty sure that's against the law.
you have to pay? Is it a lump sum payment all at once? Do you have a payment plan? Like, how does that work? Like, that's the weirdest thing
wild.
to me.
I don't know if there's a payment plan because we haven't gotten to that point.
Okay.
I'm sure there is because honestly, it's like it's about $40,000 to $50,000 to adopt a kid.
And I don't think,
and it shouldn't be. I mean, I understand why they do that to a degree because you want to sift out crazy, weird shit people. I get that. I understand that, but it shouldn't cost that much because there are people in the world who don't have a ton of money who would be the best parents on earth, right? And that could never afford adoption. And so it's got to be reformed to some degree. And it has to be reformed, too, to people like this.
what people don't understand, it's not just for the baby. Obviously, you're not paying that. The thing that makes me feel good about it is you're taking care of the birth mother. I want her to be taken care of. Like, she's going to be the most important woman in my entire life. Like, I am so, like, I want her to be taken care of. We're going to take care, like, it takes care of her housing, her medical bills, and, like, make sure that her recovery is good. Like, the agencies make sure they do a good job of taking care of her.
Which is very important.
That's what I care about. I want her to be taken care of.
These people aren't going to let that. They're not going to do an open adoption.
Yeah.
More than anything.
But if you don't have an agency, and let's say, I mean, you guys know of a cousin or a friend that is.
They're literally doing MLM tricks to find a baby. That just hit me. They're using their MLM downline skills to find a fucking baby.
Placing a baby for adoption, then we're approved from the state. We could take any kid.
That's cool.
And you guys could connect us, and then all you do is get a lawyer involved. They do the paperwork, and that's it.
Dang. So,
and you give them money.
like, you've just gotten approved with the state so far, or you're about to?
We're about to. Any moment we can get approved.
It's like any day now, really.
But you haven't, like, fully worked with an adoption agency yet, because that's what happens.
Because they're looking to save money by using their, again, internet fame to find a baby on the internet. It doesn't sit right. It's something... I don't like it. I don't like it. They can use the agency. You can afford it. You guys are millionaires, okay? Just do that. Do that. And save the other ones for the people who can't afford an agency. How about that? That's so tone deaf and so greedy and selfish.
If you have to pay and do all that stuff, because the adoption agency takes care of the mom and all that.
Right. Once you're approved by the state, then you submit your papers to a bunch of different
This conversation is so dehumanizing. It's actually making me angry.
agencies around the United States. We're doing domestic adoption.
Yeah, we're working with a couple agencies right now,
okay.
though. We've been in contact with a couple.
This guy doesn't even know what's going on.
Right.
So.
Yeah. You guys were telling me something freaky about adoption. It was like something about how there's certain countries where people go to adopt, and there's like literal businesses around like stealing kids from people's homes, and then they like and they sell them, right? Like,
why is that an appropriate pivot point in this conversation, Matt? What the is wrong with you, dude?
in other countries, like that.
That's why
freaky.
We didn't want to go. I don't think that's the case for like all. There's just
definitely not for all.
Yeah, that's just like there's certain countries that we were like looking into where we saw that it was like common, and so we kind of got nervous going the international route just because
Mike Christopher.
We don't know a whole lot about it, so we just decided to go domestic.
And the other thing is too, if you go international, you can't get a newborn baby.
Yeah.
Really?
It's usually like a year or older.
Yeah.
Because the process takes a lot longer when you go international.
And we're pretty set on having a newborn.
Oh, white baby.
Yeah, understandly. I mean,
we're gonna have a newborn
it's your first baby.
Yeah, like first baby we want. Like it would be really awesome. There's situations where you can even be in the hospital when the birth mom gives birth.
Yeah, depending on what she wants, it's all up to her. So.
Oh, really?
And they have the opportunity to say, I don't want to give this baby up. Because this happens more than you think. I know specifically that this happens. Like they're willing to give the baby up, they have the baby, and then something visceral happens and they're like, I can't. And it happens a lot, and it breaks the hearts of the people coming in. It's so stressful, this whole thing that they're doing. But the fact that they're, it's just sitting wrong with me.
The birth mom can decide if you're in the hospital.
Well, we'll be in the hospital. I meant to say like if we're in the room or not. Oh. What they do is they give us a room next to her.
Okay.
And then she decides sometimes the birth mom.
If she's comfortable with it, she lets you in there, and sometimes they let you cut the cord and things like that.
Yeah,
it just depends on what she's comfortable with.
Hey, strange lady, I see your vag.
Like I don't know. It's just wild to think. I don't know.
I don't know either. All the shit you said, I don't know. I'm getting weird, shitty vibes from you people.
The whole thing is like, I'm still processing this entire thing. Like,
well, clearly, because you're very, very weird and inappropriate about this conversation.
It doesn't feel real.
I can picture it so much. Like, I can just picture you guys like holding your baby, and it's so beautiful. You guys are going to be the most incredible parents.
No, how do you know?
Like, truly, I've seen you guys.
This guy just said he doesn't want to adopt, but you're gonna be amazing.
Around kids so much, like, just there's a lot of babies and little kids, and even just with Griffin, and it just comes so naturally for the two of you.
Yeah.
The one thing I'm taking away from Matt and Abby's podcast is that not everybody should have a podcast.
Thank you.
And you
defund this podcast.
have some of the biggest hearts, so it's
guys
like
are so
you're gonna
awesome.
just be.
Yeah.
I just can't wait to see her be a mom. She deserves
We get it, dude.
it so
Yeah,
much.
Dad.
She deserves it. Everything she's gone through of like
That'll be the best
hell,
ever.
like the lowest of times, she's ready.
Yeah,
What?
and I commend you guys for sharing like every step of that journey, like online. Not
Do you commend them for exploiting this journey online? I guess, considering you do it too, I guess you would commend it, right? Yeah. We're so happy that you're exploiting children. Yay, us too.
that you had to do that, but I think it's been. I mean, I personally know people that it's been like such a source of hope and inspiration for, and it's extremely vulnerable.
Thanks for bringing awareness to adoption.
Yeah.
And it comes with hate too, which is awful
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's like your weakest spot to like leave that available for people to just stab at is awful.
So don't put it on the internet then. You don't want hate for the shit that you've been putting out. And let me tell you, for some of the shit that they have said here, I can understand why they're getting some pushback and some hate, okay? But if you don't want that shit, all you have to do, bring it on in here, okay? Don't put it on the internet.
Was one of the worst parts of infertility was there was so many people. I don't understand why people feel the need to comment horrible things on people's videos, but
Welcome to the internet.
got so many comments of people being like, well, this is just a sign that you're not supposed to have kids, or, well, it's not in your plan to have kids. Like, sometimes those would really bother me. Most of the time I would just like brush them off, but like, I just think of the people who are getting those comments who can't handle receiving those comments. It's
These people always do this. They tell you of the horrors of the shit that they've gone through on the internet and the comments have received, and yet don't be like, maybe we should not go on the internet. They never say that part though, eh? They're never like, hey, maybe we should just do this on the internet. Bring our kids into this world where we received hate for some weird shit. Right? They never follow up. The follow-up thought is never, weird. But we're gonna continue though.
it's just horrible.
I just think, unfortunately, the bad is always louder than the good.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
you get 1,000 good comments, but then one bad one, and that's the one that stands out.
You're right.
And you're like, dang it. Like, you can't forget, like, there's so many people that are so inspired by the content and are going through the same thing that we'd always.
When you have to say that your life is the content, you need to rethink your life.
Have to remind each other, like, we can't let this one bad comment ruin, like, the good that you're doing by putting
We've
it out
talked
there.
about-
What good are you doing? What's the good that you're doing?
This too on like actually a recent episode, but like the silent followers that like never comment, never message,
There's a
never
lot
like
of them.
anything.
So many.
That are just like consuming your content all the time and feel so uplifted by it, but then they just never. That was like me. I don't sometimes think to comment or anything like that.
I don't either. I mean, I rarely comment on posts ever, and
especially something as sensitive as infertility, like to publicly comment and say like I'm going through that too.
Yeah, but you just publicly commented and did a bunch of shit in here, like they were comments, but then they were bad too.
Yeah.
That's hard. So it's like I have to know that there's so many people that are just radio silent, but
And
like
the more real you are, the more the hate comes.
Yeah.
It's just
Is that it? The more real you are? No, it's the more fake you are, the more hate comes.
reality.
Yeah.
Like when we were doing those pranks, there would be times where I would like react and be like, nope. Like
Run it
redo,
back.
run it back, like
Better
up
reaction.
it a little bit, better
Yeah.
reaction.
Yeah.
And so it's like when you're being fake, you're gonna come off as the perfect
The most genuine,
person.
amazing person.
And like because everything isn't real, it's not how you are.
These people are admitting that they are fake. The half of their channel up until IVF was fake, and now they're like, but now we're real. Okay.
But like when you have a hard day or something, and you actually like share and talk about it, and you're like open and real with your feelings, then that's just like ammo for these people to like pray.
So don't put it on the internet, man. You guys know you have a choice, right? You know you have a choice to not put that shit on the internet, right?
With hate.
It's funny, like, we really didn't start receiving hate until we switched our content to real content.
You're joking.
No, 100%.
Now, looking back at it, I don't ever remember getting any hate comments when we were doing our pranks.
When you were faking videos,
we were faking
you were not
videos.
getting any hate.
And every video was getting like 500,000 to 1 million views.
What the
that we were faking.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy.
Like,
that's mind-boggling, actually.
I think one of the reasons I think, though, is because I think it's just like random people who are just watching the trends. They're not watching for us. Like, maybe sometimes I guess we gain like such a genuine following that like.
No, you didn't. Are you saying you gained a genuine following from all your fake videos?
People that love us, but like, I don't know. There's like a bad community surrounding sometimes around infertility. People saying horrible things.
Because there's a lot of hurt. You know, it's like they always say hurt people hurt people. Like if they're struggling with that on their own, like they're currently miserable. So then they want
the other thing too that I think about like receiving hate is I have to look at like who it's coming from. Those are the ones that are like, dang, like that gets to you. That makes you sad because it's coming from someone that was once in your circle.
Hey, I'm not in your circle. I'm never going to be in your damn circle. But hear me out. As one dad, I'm like 20 years older than these people, okay? And I'm an adopted father. And like I know you don't have to listen to what I have to say, and I know you think I'm just going to be a hater. But you guys need to definitely rethink what you're going to do with this child coming forward. I'm glad you're getting a thing, and all the shit that you said, that shit's going to be online forever, okay? So that's whatever. It is what it is. Do this child a favor. You sound like you want to love this kid, and you really, really do. You are genuine in that, I'll give you that, okay? If you want to love this child, you're going to want to protect this child. And you just admitted that online could be a very gross place. And we all know that. It's very true. Everybody said it. It's one of the most truest things we can say. We all agree on. Correct? So please consider not bringing this child into that world. Would you? Would you do this child a favor? Would you do him a solid? Please? Please.
A good circle around us right now. Life's good. Like we're just in a good place.
You gotta surround yourself with good people.
Once you find like that good circle, you can't have
genuine circles though. That's just the way this works.
To go like friendship is so important.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're like you become who you're surrounded by, and it's just like so important to have like you guys in our life and like so many other friends, and we're in a good spot.
All right, fast forward.
That's really respectful. Yeah.
There's so much to that video. This is gonna be such. I didn't realize I was gonna start and talk about the whole video, but it went from like this shitty weirdness to like this really dark place at the end of that video. And I know that they're just gonna throw me. They're gonna just he's just a hater, whatever. I don't care. Okay. But this is the reality that you live in now. I'm the reality of the internet. Okay, you guys are going to come out here, and if you're going to exploit this adopted child, then you're going to get people like me commenting on it. Because what you're doing, and you have this opportunity right now, right at this moment, guys, to make a choice right now to not exploit this child. Do the IVF journey, do the we're going to adopt journey, and then when that kid gets here, okay, boom, nothing. Hey, we love our child. We love this child so much and we want to protect them. Look at all these other people who are having babies, bringing them on the internet, learning that this shit is crazy and taking their kids off. It's happening. Even the Van Clan, who are literally doing porno videos now, are like, yeah, we don't want our kids in this shit. The grossest people, the trashiest people are not going to put their kids on the internet. What does that tell you? Okay? You guys have an opportunity here to put your money where your mouth is. And if you love this child, you absolutely know this to be true, that the internet is a dangerous place for you. It's a place that you've got a lot of hate, that you've cried over, that you've been like, I can't do this anymore. You know that exists. And if you bring that child into this after saying those things that you know, that means that you are irresponsible with the safety of that child. That means that you're putting your greed and need for fame over the child, which means in the end, and I know this is going to sound really harsh, and I mean this with all harshness, it means that you love yourself and your fame more than you're going to love this child. And it means that you're not ready to have a baby. It means that you're not ready. You'll know when you're ready, when you're going to be like everything, the safety and love of this baby over everything. That's when you know you're ready. And it sounds like you're not ready. Do yourself a favor. Do not put that child on the internet. They don't deserve it. They cannot consent to it. They're already coming from a traumatic birth, likely, being separated from his or her birth mother, which is one of the most traumatic things you could do to a human being, okay? I'm telling you, there's a real part of this that nobody ever looks at. That this child is living inside of this mother for 9 months, is then birthed and then given away. Okay, it's already traumatizing. And nothing you've said in this video indicates to me that you guys are ready for this shit. It's all about you. So do me a favor. Don't exploit this kid. And Matt and Abby, you're a bunch of dickholes too. Jeez, I didn't expect that to take that kind of turn in this video. That really pissed me off. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Am I way off? Am I clutching pearls? Am I too angry? Am I too mad? I don't know. This one hit home and it was really weird for me. I've never had this thought process like the adoption thing I heard here. It felt icky. I don't know what to think about that. My feelings are really conflicted here, so let's take a breath. Needed that one today, big time. But thank you for being here for these conversations and for laughing with me and being serious with me and crying with me and being angry with me. You know, I don't want you guys to send people like this hate or anything like that. But I do want us to have this conversation and share this with our circles and say, like, don't do this. This is not cool to do this. This is actually, you know, to be a human being and do this to another child is absolutely one of the worst things you could possibly do. This needs to be called out in every way. And so thank you for being here for these conversations where we get to call these people out. Because without you, my voice isn't as loud as it is, and I don't have a say like I have, and I do have that say. I do have the ability to call these people out, and they will listen. And if you're listening, Dobby and what's your face? Anna Green Gables, I don't know what your name is. Okay? Don't. Please. And if you guys decide not to, I'll take this video down. You beautiful, amazing people, thanks for being here for that conversation and helping me do that. You're incredible and valuable, and you need to be here. Don't you forget it, and I will see you tomorrow.